may gabi, ha?
Ngayon, kadaktusin tayo. Nagkuha ko rin ako kwa sa hapasin na.
Ano man? High blood.
Ngayon ako, lamat kayo.
Tingnan lang yung mga silingan, ha? Kaya natay bago na executive order. Ang tanan ng mga ilang edad na ka? Bata pa eh. Natay executive order ng mga senior citizen 65 years old and above. Kinang kada adlaw, hantod na yung coronavirus. At kada adlaw, naalang sulod sa balay, ha? Oh, storya lang tanan diri sa inyo silingan, ha? Sige, okay. Sige, kumusta mo? Okay lang mo?
Gabi naman kami.
Mo lagi. Para akong makita kung napay maglaag mga tao ba? Sige. Okay, thank you. Okay, mga kaigsunan, I am about to sign the executive order of Ormoc City, executive number 27, series of 2020. This is an executive order regulating the entry of individuals coming to Ormoc via land and sea travel and imposing added measures towards the prevention of COVID-19. In accordance with Section 15, Article 2 of the 1987 Constitution, I, Richard Goma, City Mayor of Ormoc, by virtue of powers vested in me by law, hereby direct the following. Entry of all persons coming to Ormoc by land travel shall be prohibited, except for the following instances and under specific conditions. Residents of Ormoc coming in from work outside of Ormoc, provided that proof of employment outside Ormoc and proof of residency in Ormoc is presented at the checkpoints. Example, barangay certification, government-issued ID, showing Ormoc home address. Number 2, residents of Ormoc coming in from areas outside of Ormoc City, provided that proof of residency is presented at checkpoints, barangay certification, government-issued ID, showing Ormoc home address. In the instances mentioned above, the individuals coming from areas with known persons under investigation cases shall be considered as persons under monitoring and shall be required to register with their respective barangay health emergency response team and comply with all directives of the health authorities pertaining to quarantine and other precautionary measures. C. Residents of areas outside Ormoc who have work or employment, schools in Ormoc, provided that company, work, school identification cards are presented at the checkpoints or certification of employment issued by the employer which shall state the place of work and residence. So, kanan-tanan na may trabaho sa Ormoc City, ipakita lang inyong ID, makasulod mo dire sa Ormoc, walay problema. Cane workers, kanan sa katubhan, laborers, construction workers, and like individuals, provided that a certification of employment is issued which shall state the place of work is stated. The certification should be in the possession of the driver who can attest to the identity of the workers on board. E. Self-employed workers residing outside Ormoc but with business in Ormoc City, provided that proof of business economic activity in Ormoc is presented at the checkpoint. Pwede. F. Patients and their drivers who need urgent surgical intervention, depending on the assessment of the personnel manning the checkpoint. Companions shall not be allowed. Patients who are scheduled for dialysis treatments and cardiac cases who do not exhibit flu-like symptoms, provided that a medication certification attesting to the treatment is presented, pwede. Companions shall not be allowed. Passengers of shipping lines from Ormoc on the same day of departure, not earlier than 2 hours from the estimated time departure, provided that tickets are presented at checkpoint. I. vehicles bringing in any of the foregoing persons. J. Vehicles delivering and bringing supplies and goods to or through Ormoc, provided that delivery receipts, vouchers, showing place of delivery in Ormoc or another place near Ormoc are presented at the checkpoint. Pwede. The entry of passengers of ships, vessels from domestic seaports shall not be allowed entry except for cargoes and items which may be unloaded, provided that delivery receipts, vouchers, showing place of delivery in Ormoc or to another place near Ormoc are presented at the port area. Crew members of these ships and vessels coming in shall be subject to strict quarantine procedures. Ikatulo, public utility vehicles licensed to operate in Ormoc shall remain functional within the city of Ormoc. The PNP shall be primarily responsible in the enforcement of these orders, of this order in the thoroughfares in the boundaries of Ormoc. Retail and service establishments are advised to remain open and strictly implement social distancing measures. Internet cafes, movie houses, computer gaming cafes, pisonets, cinconets, and similar establishments shall not be allowed to admit minors for the duration of these executive orders. So kanang mga adults, mga tigawang pwede. The foregoing shall take effect at 6 in the evening today, March 15, 2020, and shall continue to be enforced and effect until 12 midnight of March 31, 2020, and subject to continuing evaluation and assessment. Classes in all levels in Ormoc City, including vocational and training schools, shall be suspended from March 16 up until March 20, 2020. The Ormoc City Media Center shall be charged with the widest possible dissemination of this order, done on the 15th day of March 2020 in Ormoc City. This is our executive order for the COVID-19, for the prevention of the COVID-19 entering Ormoc City. So mga kaigsunan, the guideline is very clear. Kana makasulod sa Ormoc City, kana lang na trabaho, na negosyo that have business in Ormoc City. Kana mga musuroy-suroy lang, maghuwat-huwat lang ta. Okay? Ang pagsulod sa mga basic services, sa mga goods, sa mga cargos, walay problema. You can enter in and out sa Ormoc City or passing through, walay problema. All those vessels coming from the port of Cebu, kutob alas 6 lang. But we will give special consideration kanang vessels that will leave Cebu up until 6 o'clock tonight, pwede. So sila moabot sila a little later after 6. After that, vessels leaving Ormoc City, vessels leaving Cebu City after 6 o'clock, di na pwede ipasunod diri sa Ormoc ang mga passengers nila. Only cargos and goods. Okay? So thank you so much. This EO will be signed now. 12:35 today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Barangay Tambuligid is the biggest barangay in Ormoc City and it is the most densely populated area. Kaya dito, maliit yung mga kalsada. And dati, maraming tao dito. So, because of the coronavirus and because of the information that's being sent around, so at least nakita nyo that the people are listening na nasa loob na sila ng bahay nila, which is good. So ngayon nag-inspection lang tayo kasi I came out with an executive order that all senior citizens 65 years old and above should stay inside their homes every day until this coronavirus is finished. Right. Salamat ha. Bye-bye. Sige, ayaw na magduol ha. Layo-layo mo ha.
Sa ni Mayor, may tabo. Pagka-Disyembre, dagay kayo mabunti. March man Mayor, 9 months. Pagka-Disyembre ni Mayor, ako tinaw, dagay kayo. Dagay naman, madagay na tao dire. Dagay yung paristo sa LCR. Pero ano? Ano, tibok man. Oo, para ka lang. Lahos.
Before I became mayor of the city, this Tambulilil was actually the drug den of the city. Madaming drug transactions dito. Most of the mga drug sale nandito sa Ormoc, and I'm glad na we were able to clear it. No? So at least nakita nila na yung local government saka yung mga police tuloy-tuloy lang yung police visibility. It's helping the community. May gabi na.
Fernandez, kapitbahay namin kasi mama ko, punong barangay ni Mayor na to na. Sa Don Felipe, sa Dunya Pilisa. Fernandez, no? Ano ba? Sila nila, 90 plus? 99?
Ikaw na.
Uy, hapit na.
Uy, 99.
99?
Kano sa sumag 100?
Kano sa mga 100? Uy, Hon? Ipaprocess na ng kwan. Kasi man, pagkatuto. Nani mo? I-kwan na i-advance lang pag-process. Ha? Kailan na edad mo?
60. Running 66.
Hindi na ka mo gawas ng kanang kwan ha? 65 po to ba?
Natay bago na executive order, ang tanan na senior citizen 65 years old na above, kinahanglan dili na musulod sa inyong balay.
Doon kasi niya kasi sa tawagan na ako. Hindi ko mo gawa din magkataon.
Okay lang pag magpalit og pagkaon. Ina na sila pat ng pagka, pero mas maayon ta nakala sa inyong balay kada adlaw, ha? Sige lang. Sige, okay.
Salamat niya ipa-advance pa ka.
Uy, Kak! Kumusta?
No.
Siksiyo ka.
Pangalan sa to.
Okay. Bibi.
Mayor!
Bibi, mga bibi.
Salamat kayo, bisita lang kayo.
Nagkulida man ko atong sa awahapon mayor ba? Kaya akong di pa ang mga senior citizen, mga bata, ina na ko pagkausun ako isang adlaw. Oh, mingaw na
Ikaw may kakwan eh, may.
Oo.
Anisit mo siya.
Ingon pa mga ganit ko. Ay ganina na ko pasudlo ning ubang kay usara mi entrance, usara puli exit. Hindi ka ay problema. Minaw sa
Aminaw mga tao.
uy, kanang udto gani mi wag gyud tao. Murag boss barangay. Kaya ako magyug ipa, tawgon dai na akong pulis basta manggawas mo ha.
Ipangitan ako ni Congresswoman Lucy.
Sinokorpyo ka na ba?
Ikorpyo.
Hey!
Thank you.
May gabi!
Ipangita na siyang congresswoman. Pero di apas gawas gapon. Nag-roving.
Corn beef 19.
Talan ni. Kuan di ka dugay manililig ka na tao. Magni mo kuan balili pa. Nasinul to gyud mo.
Natay ipagawas na bago na executive order, no? Executive order tungkol sa grabe man ang coronavirus karon, no? Ang mga inalang mga senior citizen 65 years and above, kinahanglan kada adlaw na alas sulsul ng balay. Kaya sila man ang susceptible na sakit. So tingnan bantayan nato itong mga senior citizen dito. Tingnan din yung sulod kasi pagawas, ha?
So na ko nabatan mayor bang ang kana ko ng 50 pataas na ay sa tawagan ng nanay sakit daan magawas-gawas pa ba daw. Kanita nagtinda.
Kung may sakit daan, ipa-check. Ipaibaw ilang
Hindi ba kaya ba pa diabetes, mga nana. May maintenance ba?
Okay lang. Mas mahinta na sila sulod.
Usa diri sa balay.
Hindi ramang good tumatinda ko. May pangita.
Mas importante wala sila mga ubo, wala diarrhea, wala so kung mga jabit is okay lang naman. Basta bantay lang diri ha. Layo-layo mo ha.
Yan, igawas pa kung bigadagan magud kayo mayor, nabatan mo bigadagan kayo.
Alerto.
Lama sa mayor, ngagi ka gani.
Daghan sila. Mayor.
Mingo kayo no? Ha? Paano? Tanaw lang ang TV?
Oo.
Sige, tanaw ninyo.
Yung salida, lagi. Yung salida, mapapaghuman.
Pero na daw ba? Malahanggan?
Oo.
Sige, natay bago na ano, natay gipagawas na executive order tungkol sa coronavirus. Ang tanan na senior citizen sa Ormoc, 65 years old ba, kinahanglan sulod na sila sa balay. Ayun sila ipagawa na sila palaag-laag ha. So kung namoy masulinan na 65, namoy sa balay na sila. Dili na sila sa balay ha. Okay? Sige, good night. Sige, amping ha. Sunod diri. Okay na. Sila. Sorry kami. Thank you na. Bye-bye. So, we're leaving barangay Bulilid man. It's nice to know na the most kama akong pusil ko eh. It's nice to know na the most Kap, dagang salamat ha. Thank you. Salamat, thank you. Salamat. Sige, amping ha. Sige. It's nice to know that the most populous barangay in Ormoc is that they're following our directives, no? So nakita ninyo na sila hindi sila lumalabas, ano no? Lahat sila nasa loob na ng bahay. That's really good. Right? It's a good sign. And then I also signed an executive order na bawal na lumabas ng bahay ang mga 65 years old, no? Until this pandemic is done and over with. Hopefully matapos na agad itong pandemic na to. So that's it. Anyways, I'll see you later. Ikot-ikot lang kami sa mga ibang barangay. Kung meron mga events are happening, I'll go back, mag-live ulit dito sa Facebook. Okay, thank you guys for joining me.